Hey, what's up? So a 27-year-old landscaper was rushed to the hospital after a nail flung into his eye. He was using a weed whacker and that weed whacker hit a 3-inch nail which flung into his eye, just narrowly missing his brain. The nail has now been removed and this man did not lose his eyesight or anything. They're saying he's very lucky, but I think that very lucky would be if he didn't hit the nail in the first place with a weed whacker and it didn't fly into his eye. I think that would be luckier. That's one of those situations that just makes you stop and be like, what the fuck just happened to me? I'm sure he didn't realize right away that a nail was in his eye. And when he did realize the nail was in his eye, he was probably like, what the fuck? Who the fuck just shot me with a nail gun? This is fucked up. Probably looking to the sky for roofers. Maybe a roofer shot him in the eye and he just thought it was a nail that was on the ground. That roofer was like, don't fucking tell him. Just don't tell him. Let him believe what he wants to believe. Here's the x-rays here that they took. You can see this nail on a weird angle. It looks like it went through like his tear duct right here and then just narrowly missed his brain. This nail was millimeters away from his brain and it was resting on 2 major arteries. These surgeons were worried that if they took this nail out, that blood would just start squirting out and they would hit one of these arteries. So they had 2 other surgeons on standby in case this was the scenario. But luckily, no blood started spraying out of his face. Here's what it looked like without the x-ray. And I warn you, this picture's a little graphic. Oh, sorry, that was one of my vacation pictures. Here's the picture I'm talking about. Come on, it's not even that bad. Just pull it out. Man up. Just rip that thing out. Come on, nail gets in your eye, just pull that shit out. Plug it with your finger. No, actually, that is fucked up. I would never want that to happen to me. There was one time when I was a kid and I stabbed myself in the eye with a butter knife. So, you know, I feel his pain. Alright, mine was not that bad. I was just a kid and I was trying to open up a package with a butter knife and I opened it towards myself and I stabbed myself. Man, that scared the shit out of me though. I thought I was blinded. I was like, oh god, it's a good thing I didn't grab an actual steak knife or else I'd be doing these videos with an eye patch right now. The package wasn't even for me. I was committing mail fraud. I was opening up a package that belonged to my parents. I was just all excited. I was like pretending I was a mail delivery guy and I was like doo 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 doo, spinning it around and shit and I was like, let me just open this. That's how it went down. They also said that after this surgery, this man awoke minutes later. Why didn't you just let him sleep for a little bit? Why'd you wake him up so quickly, okay? Don't just wake him up right after surgery. He was probably having a sexy dream. Then he woke up and he was like, oh, fuck, right. My face is all fucked up. So I think what we've learned from this is that if you're a landscaper, you should start wearing eye protection. Because you never know. Something's just gonna fly up and hit you in the fucking face. I think lucky would be if a nail didn't randomly fly into his eye. So if you enjoyed this video, then hit the subscribe button. And also if you missed it, I did the first episode of the Fill in the Blank series, the last video. Maybe I'll put it somewhere on the screen and you can click on it. Unless you're using mobile, then, well, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. A link will be in the description there. That's, yeah. For you mobile users. And the next fill in the blanks is I'm here for 2 reasons, to blank and to blank. And I'm all out of blank.